Hey guys, Corinne here. So you'll start to be receiving your first bit of graded feedback here in the next day or so. And so I wanted to make a quick video for you that will demo for you how to check your grades and how to check the feedback that I provide for you. So let's just jump in. So there's two ways to check your grade and feedback on an assignment. The first way is to go to your My Grades. And so in our course, we have that listed here under our course content section called Points Earned. Each class is a little different, and this link may just say My Grades in the course that you're in. It all goes to the same place. So let's go ahead and jump into the My Grades interface. And what I can see here, let's actually scroll down kind of the top. You have some basic information. There's only a few, for this particular student, there's only a few graded things. So this kind of summary up top is pretty empty. But as you progress in your class, that data will become more and more meaningful. So as we scroll down, we can see here, there are two items that have been graded. Our course description and Dear Online Students. So we're going to take a look at these one by one. So let's look at this second one here, the course description. I can see here I earned 14 out of 20 points. There's a little bubble here, which means that I've left some feedback for you. And so when I click on that, let's take a look at what it says. It says here, the first thing is click the View Rubric button to access detailed feedback. So Blackboard has a really powerful built-in rubric feature that is incredible for both providing students with an expectation of your grading process, but also makes it very easy for you to grade inside Blackboard. So a very powerful feature that you'll want to harness down the road. It's a little more of an advanced feature, but just kind of keep that on your radar for maybe something you want to take on for yourself down the road. So let's just, again, it says click the View Rubric button to access detailed feedback. So let's go take a look at that. So if I close this item and I look here on our row, over here on the left is the View Rubric button. So let's go ahead and click that. And this is going to open up the rubric that I've already defined for this assignment. But what's really great about this as a student is that I can see how my instructor rated my work against each criteria. So here are the two criterion that are here. The first one completely describes the course. My work did fall into the excellent category, but I can see here it was worth up to 15 points and I only received 10. So I want to look in a little further to find out why. So here's what the criteria is. And as I take a look in here, and then there's some feedback from my instructor, so this is going to help me get a better understanding of why I didn't receive full credit. And sure enough, in here I can see there's some good feedback of some things I did well, and then in here it says your layman's description of the course, however, did not provide enough detail to really get a sense of what the course will provide for the student. So as a student, my question is, hey, why didn't I receive full credit? I can jump in here and answer the question for myself very easily. And now I'm clear about where I went wrong and why I didn't receive my full credit. This is a great tool, again, for empowering students of how to see for themselves how they did, which helps cut down on a lot of calls, to you as an instructor. So a combination of a really strong rubric with strong feedback goes a long way in helping your students really be clear about where they may have gone awry. Also, something I want to note is that quite often you still will receive full credit, and I'll leave feedback for you. So it's important, if you see this bubble here, to go take a look and see what it says. If I've left detailed feedback for you, I'll direct you to go take a look at it. Okay, so that's pretty clear about this assignment. Let's go look at this other one, the Dear Online Students. And to look at this one, I'm going to show you the second way to view your feedback. So let's go ahead and scroll back up to our menu. And the second way to go do it is to go to the point of where you first found that item. So basically as if you were going to go upload your work for the first time. So in this case, we're going to jump into our learning units. We're going to navigate back into Unit 1, and we're going to go look at the course description. I'm sorry, the Dear Online Student Here we go, assignment. So just as you would to submit your work the first time, you click on the link. And instead of being provided with an upload field, now what you can see is it's kind of a similar interface to where we just were. But this is where you can see here, review your submission history. So I can see my grade is here. And I can see this is what I submitted to my instructor. Please find my welcome letter attached. I can see my submission is here. Oh, there's some feedback back to me from my instructor. Click the View Rubric button to access detailed feedback. Okay, well, this interface isn't quite the same in that the View Rubric button was over here before. In this interface, it's right up here, and it's this little graphic. But if you mouse over it, it says View Rubric, so that's helpful. And if you click on it, now we're back pretty much at the same interface we were just in viewing the rubric, where we have each of the criteria, whether we met it or not, and then feedback. So this is a great example of here, I met the excellent criteria, I got full credit, and my instructor still left me feedback. So in this case, it says, see annotated feedback on your submission. Okay, so let's go ahead and close here. And as I'm looking at this interface, the instructions my instructor left me were to view the annotated feedback on my work, on my submission. So as I'm looking here, here's the submission section. Here is my welcome letter. Let's go ahead and click on that. And you may want to rearrange your layout a little bit here to really view everything easier. So a couple tricks. Right here, if you mouse over your course menu, you get an option to hide it, kind of squeezes it to the left. I'm going to close this box. And now what I have is I can see the welcome letter I submitted to be graded. And hey, there's a note here from my instructor. And it's on something specific, so I'm really directed to exactly the point of where the feedback applies to. And in this case, she left me a message that said, including an image is a wonderful way to create a welcoming and personal tone. So it's great feedback, super appreciated. And I'm really clear about what she's speaking about. This is a very light example of this tool and how to use this functionality, but gives you a little idea of its power. So between all the pieces of information, I have kind of overall feedback here from my instructor. I can view the rubric to really see how my work matched up based on all the criteria. And then on the work itself, my instructor may have left me markup feedback that I want to review as well. Okay, guys, so those are the two main ways to go view your work. I do actually, let's just go back, and I do want to show you one more thing, particularly if an instructor has left you annotated feedback. I want to show you how to get to it from your My Grades section. So we jump back into here, My Grades. And so I'm looking at this item here. This is the Dear Online Student item where my instructor has provided feedback. From here, if you want to get to view your submission, like most things, you click on the title of the item, and that's going to take you back to the place that we were just at. So this interface is going to begin to look familiar. So whether you access your feedback and your grades from the points earned or My Grades or from the actual item itself, you can get to all of the information. And again, the key things you really want to pay attention to is if you see that little bubble from me, make sure to take a look at it in your points earned and see what feedback I've left from you. And again, the key is even if you've earned 100%, I may leave you some feedback that's going to help you be more successful in your course, be more successful in your teaching, which is what we're all here for. So please take advantage of that feedback that's provided for you. All right, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. Please let me know, post up in the discussion board if you have any questions, and look forward to seeing you inside Blackboard. Take care. Bye-bye.